And joining me now in the studio is Vicki Brackens. It's time to talk about money and getting your paper straight. Our money maven is Vicki Brackens. She's the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp., member SIPC. Vicki is back, and it's time to talk money. Vicki, where you been?
Well, George, I've been all over the country, I think, since the last time I was here.
You've been on the road, baby.
Yes, I have. But listen, it's good to be back. And I feel, like you said, like I've been away for almost a year. But I have 3 follow-up items I want to cover before we start our financial discussions for 2018. For the final time, since I didn't get to say it, Happy New Year to all of our weekly listeners. This is the last opportunity that I'll have a chance to say Happy New Year for 2017.
And I guess we can say Happy Black History Month.
And Happy Black History
How
Month.
about that?
Here we are right
yes,
now. Okay?
Yes.
But I want to thank all the listeners also for the congratulations, because I heard that you made the announcement.
Yes, I did.
All the congratulations I've received concerning being an honoree for the National Network Journal's 2018 25 Influential Black Women in Business Award. And what I most of all want to say is that I understand that I did not do this alone. It was me and the Central New York community who supported me all of these years, and I want to say thank you to Central New York.
Well, let me just say once again to your face, Vicki, congratulations once again. Well, I had some advanced news about this, but officially, right, behind the scenes, so I can keep a secret, see?
Yes, you can.
But congratulations, Vicki, so well deserved. Your reputation precedes you, and it's about time that you got this national honor. So congratulations from me to you.
Thank you so much, George. And finally, folks, it's party time.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
If you recall, on February 25th at 4 p.m., we're celebrating our 10th year as the sponsor for the Central New York Foundation's Jazz Foundation's Black History Month Cabaret. So as you recall, George, last 2 years, because you and I did the interview there last year, we have had a sold-out crowd. So I'm encouraging everybody. Right now, I can tell you we are nearing the sold-out number right now.
Really?
So you need to go online to cnyjazz.org if you're still planning to get your tickets. Well, George, we ended 2017
well,
with a bang.
Who's going to be performing, Vicki?
I forgot. Eric Darius and Tracy Hamlin. Okay, and both of those entertainers have been here before, and they turned out the jazz event for SCHC, for the Syracuse Community Health Center.
Listen, last year was Selena Albright and
Jakeem Joyner.
Oh my God, that was just amazing.
It was, okay? It absolutely was, and I expect to have as much fun this year as we did last. So, oh, by the way, George, you got your sparkly, the vest and the whole thing, because this is a, as they call a sparkle time. We want to see everybody in their finest.
Oh, are we going there?
Yes, we are.
We're doing that.
Yes, we are.
Oh, so get ready. Okay.
At the Marriott downtown Syracuse.
Oh, at the Marriott downtown
Syracuse. Oh, yeah, please make note of that, because this is a new location for us.
Right, it's been at Drumlins for many years.
Exactly. We've moved, and we're at the Marriott downtown.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you upstairs?
No, we're actually downstairs in the Finger Lakes room. It's really amazing. That room actually is bigger than the upstairs room.
Is that right?
Right. Although the upstairs room, everybody.
It's fancy schmancy.
Fancy schmancy. Okay? And we have a special presentation for Congresswoman Pam Hunter for the Community Service Award
Assemblywoman
this year.
Pam Hunter?
I said Assembly, because I said Congresswoman. Assemblywoman Pam Hunter.
Well, wait, are you tipping your hand here? Is this something you know? You trying to tell us something? What you trying to tell us, Vicki?
I'm not going to say anything. Okay? I'm not tipping a hand.
Breaking news up in here. We like that.
Okay, and also, we had a special, what I call special gift from Bill and Nancy Byrne this year. Bill and Nancy Byrne decided that they love the event so much and the interaction that they have that they're sponsoring all the food this year.
Nice.
So everybody can come out and just enjoy.
Nice. Okay. That's beautiful, Vicki. And I guess we're getting ready to get into our money part.
Yes, we are. So here we are, George. At the end of last year, you ready?
I'm ringing the bell.
Okay.
I'm just reminding people that when we ring that bell, that means if there's something that I don't understand that I think our listeners won't understand, you will explain it.
Yes, I will.
That's called the jargon bell.
Yes, I will.
Okay.
Okay. So at the end of last year, the two things that were on tap were tax reform and cryptocurrency. or better known as Bitcoin. Well, we still don't have, I'm sorry to say, a real firm grasp or firm guidance on tax reform and how it's going to really impact individuals. What I will say to everyone is this: because we are in a period of change with taxes, see your tax professionals early, even earlier than you possibly did last year, because you need to start, the 2017 taxes our tax regulations are in place, but what you need to prepare for and how to get prepared for 2018, we should start having those conversations now. Now, there has been some activity related to repatriation of corporate funds due to the lowering of the corporate tax rates and some of the special provisions there. But for most of us, it's about our individual tax returns and what's going to happen with those and how changes to the tax code may impact you. So see your tax preparer early. Now, George, Bitcoin. I don't know if you recall.
I do recall.
When we had the conversation on Bitcoin, I said that the fluctuation would be something that would be scary for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? Since the last time we were on, Bitcoin is now half as valuable as it was when I was here a month ago.
Right.
Why? Because we have a new technology, the blockchain technology,
Right.
that has some vulnerabilities. I had a problem saying that word, too many syllables.
You actually said it pretty well.
Okay.
Pretty well.
Okay. Vulnerabilities there concerning security. So we have a cryptocurrency that's all digitized, and that digital currency can be hacked. So a lot of governments around the world are actually precluding or preventing individuals from trading in Bitcoin because there's no regulation to actually protect the assets of the individuals. So again, caution, but I will say this: the technology itself, blockchain technology, is not something that's going to disappear. Stay tuned. Why do I care? So where do we go from here? Well, we go back to basics. And answering the question, we started out with this very first question,
Right.
which was, what's important about money to me?
What's important about money to me? Not what's important about money to me. Well, what's important, how did we say that?
What's important about money to me?
Yeah.
Not what's important about money. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Oh, so here's the question now. You've actually had 26 weeks to answer that question from the day that I asked it.
Right.
So I expect at this point in time, everyone has taken the time to talk to their spouses or their significant others or themselves, if you happen to be single, to talk about what's important about money to me so that we can establish your goals and values. We went through a lot of terminology the last 26 weeks.
Right.
A lot of situations on tactics, but now it's about strategy. Because when you're answering the question on what's important about money to me, it's about how do I set the strategies to reflect my goals and my values.
Right.
So, George,
Yes.
our next step will be to examine that question and keep in mind what's important about money to me. So next week, I want everyone to show up. Show up with that question answered just in case.
What's important about money to me?
What's important about money to me? And we're going to go through that exercise. I'm going to use you as the test subject on air to talk about what's important about money to me. But guess what? As you mentioned earlier, it's Black History Month.
Happy Black History Month.
I thought it would be interesting to look into the life of Black entrepreneurs who have executed their plans well and built great businesses. I'm going to start with someone maybe you have not heard of.
I have not. Let's talk.
Her name is Maggie Lena Walker, Walker. She was the first Black woman in the United States to charter a bank. By pooling her community's money, she formed the St. Luke Penny Savings Bank, of which she served as the first president. Later, when the bank merged with two other Richmond, Virginia banks to form the Consolidated Bank and Trust Company, she also served as chairman of its board of directors. You should look up more on the history of Maggie Lena Walker. And so at this point, George, I will say our plate is full.
All right. Maggie Lena Walker, somebody we need to check out. Maggie Lena Walker. And of course, this has been Vicki Brackens. Vicki Brackens is the president of Brackens Financial Solutions Network, LLC, and a registered representative of Lincoln Financial Advisors Corp, member SIPC. Thank you so much, Vicki, and we thank you for coming back. And Vicki will be back next week.